Morning folks, and welcome to another one of my rides. So it's, well, I don't know, end of August sometime. I'm going 26th, 27th, can't remember which. It's day after bank holiday, the Tuesday, that day. Right, where we're going. So today we're just going to head up the A21, down the M25. We're going to do a couple of junctions of the M40. Then we're diving off there and we're heading to a place called Chesham. Not Cheshire, where we went last time. That's where my mum lives, Chesham. And what's in Chesham, you might ask? Well, a superbike shop is what's in Chesham, because yeah, I've got a little bit of money in my back pocket. Well, I haven't got money in my back, metaphorical money in my metaphorical back pocket. And yeah, I've seen a bike that I want to buy. So we're going to have a look. There's 3 bikes in the shortlist, shall we call it. I'll put them up on the screen here, and then later on when I've seen them I'll let you know if I'm going for any of them. Because yeah, the plan is, quite like my MT07, this is staying. I figured out with a bit of jiggling there's enough room in my shed for one more bike. And what I'd quite, the place where I'd quite like to, I mean, I can think of thousands of bikes that I'd like, but realistically, if I really want to scratch the most prevalent biking itches that I have, the bikes that I quite like to have are something like one of these MTs, MT07. Like I say, I'll probably keep this whatever I get, because I think once I've got over the bigger bike sort of thing again, I'll probably come back to this. And I know I've had this from you, so this is a keeper. But I quite fancy a little super sport bike, so started a casual sort of search for something like either an R6 or a ZX-6R. The idea being that, again, occasional A-road use, just to sort of, I've not ridden a screamer for a while. I do like them, that's what I've always had. That felt a bit weird. Yeah, so some sort of little super sport. That's how it started out anyway. The plan being that gives me something to do an occasional track day on, maybe. I know you can do them on these, but I'd rather do it on something that's a bit more track focused. Something just to make me smile on a hot summer's day, blotting up and down A roads, that sort of thing. So yeah, so I started looking for 600s, and I saw one when I visited my mum up at the Superbike factory in Macclesfield, and that was nice. That was very nice. Although, I don't know, in fact it was covered in stickers and things. Are just, yeah, you know, and they haven't got the best reputation, Superbike factory. I mean, I've had no dealings with them, so I can't talk about that from personal experience. But he's gone. Yeah, so that's how it started. And basically what I did was I found one which was a bit over the budget I wanted to pay at this place where I'm going today. I can't remember the name of it, I'll put it on the screen. And his website, when you go on, I found him on eBay. It looks like a lovely bike. It's not ridiculously expensive or anything like that. If you look around, it's priced about right. And it was a lime green ZX-6R, one of the 636 ones, 2013 I think it was, done about 17,000 miles. I'll put this on the screen. It looked great. So I was like, I've been umming and ahhing. And then yeah, I went off eBay, went onto his actual website. Turns out this guy, or this shop or whatever, specialises in Suzuki GSX-R750, well, GSX-Rs, let's call it. Now, I've always had a bit of a soft spot for a ZX. I'm saying ZX-R because I used to own a ZX-R750. I've only ever had one Suzuki, and that was a 50cc 2-stroke TS50X. But yeah, so I remember when I was 16, I just finished my last O-level, that's how old I am, and a friend of mine's parents had waited for me to finish my exams, and we all jumped in our car and we headed off to the south of France for a camping holiday. It was great. What was also great is me and my mate, both 16 at the time, both had 50s, and all you could see on these amazing French roads down in the south of France were these young blokes on these slab-sided GSX-R750s popping wheelies and just being general hooligans on them, and I'd never seen anything like it. It was like, you know, these twin headlamp things which were just mental race wraps, you know what I mean? Like, probably, I don't know if it was the first one, but it's the first one I'd properly seen, and it was just, yeah, I want one of those, and I never got one. So anyway, so as soon as I started, oh, very specialised GSX-Rs, alright, let's have a look, see what they got. Yeah, and there's a 2010 plate, so nearly the latest iteration. I think they did some minor mods on the 2011, and then they've never developed it since, so it's virtually as good as you can get in this country, well, anywhere really, I think. And then and it's done to like 10,000 miles, and it looks mint, and it's in like the blue and white and everything. It's, you know, it's proper jigsaw colours, if you like, and so, yeah, on paper it looks phenomenal. So that got me even more excited. So I talked myself out of it. Yesterday I talked myself back into it. And I dropped him a little text yesterday saying, mate, you know, blah blah blah, you're around tomorrow, and is this bike still available, and what's the state of it, and da da da. And all I said, I sent him screenshots of a couple of bikes I was interested in, and he showed me another one, which is another ZX-6R actually, but it's in white, 10,000 miles again, so probably better than the first one. It's just the wrong colour for me. Can't have a white Kawasaki, can you? Although, who knows, when I see it I might think it's amazing. So at the moment I'm going down there to look at 3 bikes, 2 of which are Kawasaki ZX-6Rs, and one of which is a GSX-R750, and I'm very much sold on a ZX. Said it again, I'm going to keep doing that. I'm very sold on a GSX-R750 at the moment, albeit I've not seen it, so we'll see. So yeah, so we'll see. So I'm going to go to this guy. Like I say, it's a good old ride out, it's about a couple of hours, and we'll see what we see. I'll keep you up to date. I'm probably not going to film while I'm talking to this guy, because I just feel a bit of a twat sort of doing it. I know a lot of YouTubers do, but yeah, I just want to have a proper chat with this guy, and I don't, so I'm probably not going to film that, but I will put up, I'll let you know at the end of the video which bike I decided to go with, if any, and I'll let you know at the end of the video. Well, we'll just do a bit of filming. Hopefully it's not going to be like the motorway torture video I did recently. The same motorways, so we'll see. But yeah, so we'll have a go at that. What else? I think I showed you these things the other day. I've got some new gloves, Dyneasy, short gloves, and I got myself an Alpine Stars, you know, one of them shirts that's got like a hoodie built into it. It's all sewn together, and it's got like elbow and shoulder protectors sort of sewn into it, so it's probably not as good as other things. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, so I've got this thing. It's nice, it's letting a bit of air through, which is good. Got the airbag under, so I've got a back protector on, and I've got an airbag on as well, so alright, it might not have the same abrasion resistance that some of the other stuff has, but I think just for a bit of a poodle, it's quite nice, and what's best about it is it lets the air through. So that's the end of the M25. No, it's not. That's the beginning of the M25. It's the end of the A21. It's already showing 40 mile an hour. It's not a good sign, is it? Not at all. And so it begins. Oh, you've got to love it. You've got to love it. Thank you. Alright, so as far as we filter earlier was, we're going to get squished. It's weird, it kind of quite often does this initially and then it sort of speeds up again. I think this is like the beginning of the average speed, so perhaps people are just over reacting to it a little bit. Who knows? Guess where I'm going, my friend. Nice. See, on an R7. It's like the sports bike version of this, same engine. So we're just around about, I want to say Fleet Services, not Fleet, can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we're still on the M25 and yeah, we've found traffic again. You gotta love it. Got about an hour to go. Oh, I hate this motorway, it's freaking horrible. They've got this horrible sort of, it's like concrete, but they've got this dodgy sort of tarmac line which just grabs your wheel, and it's right on the lane where you want to, bit where you want to filter. Thank you, M25. Oh good, it's going out of my lane now. That's good. That makes filtering well dodgy, because it's sort of like, it destabilises the bike massively. It's part of the fun. Oh good, thank you mate. Yeah, this is the worst road ever, i.e. road surface. What's he got? Don't know, couldn't figure it out. Yeah, it's got like this, it's all concrete and they've got these little dividing slabs, so you just get this didding, 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 didding. It's not so bad on the bike. You can hear it on these cars. Come down here in my wife's MX-5, oh my god, feels like your fillings are about to come out. But yeah, that dodgy strip that they seem to have in various places is horrible. Horrible. Goes for a sec. Horrible. So we're near Heathrow, as you can see from the thing above, and it's starting to get a bit slow again. So I just thought I'd pop you on, just so we can. Ooh, there's an aeroplane taking off. There you go. It's very exciting. So use that then. Try and watch whilst not crushing into the back of these cars. God knows, can't figure it out. Might be able to sort of filter down here a little bit. There's a bit of a gap, which is always nice. Aggressive cat's eyes here. There's always something. There's always something. Oh, you're going to pull across to try and block me, are you? Alright then mate, you do that. Looks like the M4's become like the new M3. It always used to be congested around the M3. I think we got snarled up here last time. What fun! Nice. There are some nice beamers around these days. What's Scooter Boy doing? See if we can get past green lorry. But yeah, we're literally coming off here onto the M40, which is 1.5 miles apparently. Busy though, isn't it? tell you what, this bike is not a it's alright actually, it's alright for this sort of thing, but yeah, it's a lot better without a backpack on. Yeah, definitely better without a backpack on, man. That backpack was a crippler. I've seen the Pyramid Moto or whatever it is, they do like a dry bag that straps onto your pillion. Don't know if it would fit this. It says it's universal, sure I could get it to fit. Yeah, might have a little look at them. They're not stupidly expensive. I'm sure I'll get some use out of it anyway. Alright, we need to be in this left lane. It's not so bad on this bike though. It's just this blue truck. He's doing a silly speed. It's not really. He's just doing a speed that's just the opposite of what I want him to do, really. But it's up to him though, isn't it? There we go. Right, we're in our lane, we're alright. He's doing alright. Oh, he's speeding up now, but I don't need him to. Ah, you gotta love it. Right, why are you braking, my mate? That's my question. There's nothing to brake for. The theory of an acceleration lane, or slip road, or whatever. Brake for no reason. Good skills. Okay. Oh, should have gone into that lane, never mind, too late. Too late. Right, I think we're only on here for 3 miles looking at this. Let us pull out. Are you pulling out too? 40 might. What's the point? This had nothing to overtake. You gotta love it. So about a mile before we come off the M40, just coming up to Beaconsfield services. Alright, this is us, and then we go right at the top, sort of stuck in this lane, looking at that. Oh, so Cardo's, oh, I didn't say actually, yeah, Mikado refusing to connect to my phone or anything at the moment. I think it's got, I've been playing around with the Bluetooth settings on the GoPro, and I think it's connecting to the GoPro and just refuses to talk to my phone now, so helpful. I was just getting to the point where I was just scratching my head on the drive. That's why I saw it. I'll just set off and I'll just visually check the sat nav. It's potential for going wrong. Oh, there's always a technical problem with these gadgets whenever I ride with them. I think the problem is I don't ride with them quite enough to get it ironed out, but ride out with it often enough for me to change it up and start fiddling around with settings, and yeah, just not having a good day with it generally. All good fun. So yeah, minor technical glitch today with the Cardo, so I can't hear anything, so all good. You might be able to hear it because it's, oh, I don't know what it's doing. Come on, mate. So I don't know if the audio is going to be messed up. That's the point. It might, I don't know which one take, because I've got an external mic plugged in, which is what I'd rather it was using, but it might be overriding that with the Bluetooth setting. Who knows? Ooh. So yeah, 20 minutes and we'll be there. Right, see you in a bit. Right, we're on the A roads, A355 I think, towards Amersham initially. No clue. Yeah, I was just thinking I'm gonna have to, I don't know these roads at all, and there's potential for a speed camera here and there, and my little Waze thing won't be able to tell me because it's connect to the corner, which is really annoying. All good. So yeah, so we've done the M25. That was busy, man, as you will probably see, because I'll post some of that up. Bit of filtering again. It's easier when you've not got a giant backpack on. Definitely. Nobody really tries to kill me today, which is always nice. And then we came up the M40. We're only on the M40 for about 3 or 4 miles, 4.5 miles I think it was actually. And then we jumped off at junction 2, I think it is, just after Beaconsfield Services. And now we're on this A road, which seems to be like 40 mile an hour for that entire length of it so far, which is fine. So where are we? Heading towards Aylesbury. Yeah, this is complete. This is a new one. Great Missenden. I wonder if this is where the Missenden Flyer is from. Maybe. I don't watch his stuff that much, to be honest. I'm guessing there's a pilot of some description, but I don't know if it's a commercial pilot like me. But hence, you know. But yeah, he's a very popular channel, isn't he? So you never know, might see the Missenden Flyer coming past us in a minute. That'd be pretty funny. Would I recognise him? Probably not with a helmet on, but hey. I think these gloves need breaking in a bit. They're not as comfy as my Riker ones. The Riker, oh fuck me. These roads, man, they're worse than Sussex. Now, let's keep both hands on the bar. I want to sit up and just do my relaxed pose where it's just like boing, boing. There's another one. Really? Oh, this looks smoother. Is it going to be smoother though? No, it's still got bumps in it. Yeah. Oh, Little Missenden. Great Missenden. That was, I'm guessing he's from round here somewhere. Oh, you see. You see. Hey up. Don't stick your brakes on, you dickhead. There's no reason. Why? Just get to the left. That's the best you can do. Yanking your brakes on is just going to make me ram the back of your car because I don't brake as fast as you do. Jesus Christ. Ooh, that excited me, didn't it? Must be something going on. That's the second Rosa that's headed down that way. So I've had one wave of arms at me and one made countryman here. People just do not know what to do when the police are responding. I used to get this in when I used to work in Moss Side. Although, let's be honest, there are certain, not all, most people in Moss Side were lovely. There's a hardcore few that really hated the police, and they'd actually block you when you was responding. A number of times you sort of had to take, well, you just knew what was coming, so you slowed down. But yeah, I mean, people just lose their minds when they get a police car anywhere near them, and it's like, yank the brakes on. No, mate, it really doesn't help, especially if the police car's behind you. I used to be a police driver, by the way. Yeah, so if someone just yanks the brakes on, 9 times out of 10 they leave you absolutely nowhere to go. So I've had policemen getting quite grumpy with me about this, but from my perspective, and this is where if I'm just going to stop and then create a massive roadblock for you because the other guys aren't stopping either, I'll just put my foot down and I'll get to a nice wide bit and then I'll indicate left and I'll slow right down so you can whiz right past me. I'm actually probably saving you time doing that, and that's what I wanted people to do when I was responding to incidents. But no, people just do some wild shit, or don't do anything. Or if you happen to work in Moss Side like I used to in Manchester, they'll actively block you and try and drive into you. Oh mate, all good fun, eh? You gotta love it, you gotta love it. Right, so around Missenden Flyer's neck of the woods, you gotta watch out for police cars trying to create incidents on the road for you. There you go. I'd be interested. I've never looked it up and I don't even know if it's even in there what the highway code says you're supposed to do. I'm guessing, you know, yeah, give way, move out of the way, all the rest of it. But you know, try and get them where they're going as quickly as possible. That's not always yanking your brakes on, and you should be checking your mirrors as well, because you've got a motorbike behind you. You might just end up with an unwelcome boot ornament with someone just rams into the back of you because it can't brake as well as a car. less contact patches, less brake surfaces, all that sort of good stuff. Alright, lighter, but less braking thing. Oh, Chesham, we're on the map. Right, we're going. I'm glad I saw that, because I was too busy going on about responding to police incidents. Right, we're going right up here. Oh, are we having all the lanes? Alright then. Look at that, cheeky little tree across the road. Gravel, nice. I wonder if the seat's better on the MT09 than this, because I must admit, I watched a thing the other day, Chopsy and can't think of his name, Adam, is it? Can't remember. Anyway, the guy that's like co-presents on Chopsy's channel these days, they did a KTM Duke 990 and MT09 SP, and they took it up to fucking hell, that was a massive stick he just flicked at me, twat. Hit me foot. I'm getting around this guy before he flicks more of a fucking countryside at me. That wasn't fun. That was a proper size stick then that came in my direction. I don't know if a GoPro showed it. Yes, I think it's safer to be in front. Chesham, we're here. Quaint little village. This must be Chesham itself. I wonder if where we're going is actually Chesham then, because it's 5-6 minutes away, so it's not too far off. Yeah, I think this is it. Turn left. Well, there's not a great deal of choice in the matter, to be fair. I don't know if that's what it is, like a quaint bit, and then you got all this lot. Boo, this is shit, isn't it? I'm going left in a minute, so I don't really want to get on the outside of all this traffic, hence me sitting back here. Now, I've got a feeling I probably could go left, but I just don't know it, so I ain't gonna. I'm just gonna stick with what Satnav was saying. It's not like you know it, Marcus. Not like you know it. Now then, where's this road? I thought that was a queue. It's parked cars. Let's not go beyond them. That wouldn't be a good idea, particularly. I wouldn't have thought. Now then. How do we do this? Oh, you're stuck in the middle of the road, are you? Alright then. Is that even a... No, we go left here then. Okay. That makes more sense. It's one way. Guessing he's in one of his retail units behind the back of these houses, like... There's a little alley on the right from what I street viewed this earlier. Let's see what we see. Should be anywhere around here. Doesn't look like somewhere you'd expect to find. Here he is. class. Well, they look like the bikes. That's the two Ninjas. Might have to move this for this guy in a minute. Don't know where I can park. I'm just going to speak to him. Right, in a bit, guys. MB Superbikes. See you in a bit. Alright, MB Superbikes. I just bought myself that Gixxer there, that DP10 YUD. I'll put some pictures up in a minute. Alright, now the long ride home. 2 hours apparently. Let's go now.
Let's take M25, anti-clockwise.
Boy. Show me that. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. So that was it. We just bought a GSX-R750. It's going to be a long week waiting for that. So yeah, we get it on Sunday morning apparently. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, looking forward to it. I sat on the GSX-R. Yeah, it's a race bike. Well, not a race bike, it's a sports bike position, but it's not ridiculously extreme. Sat on that bloody Kawasaki Super Sport and I just knew instantly, I thought, you know what, I've got about a 15-minute window on this bike and I want to get off. It was, oh yes, it's your arse is right up in the air, and yeah, you virtually all your weight is on those bars, and I didn't feel like that on the GSX-R, so it confirmed what I was doing straight away anyway, because I was very much interested in the Gixxer rather than the other one after I'd spotted it. Turns out it comes with lots of history, which is pretty cool. It's only done 10,000 miles. It's been well looked after. It's been stored. It's been looked after nicely, by the way. Doesn't look like it's been dropped. Sounds lovely. That exhaust on it's a lot quieter than this one actually, even though it's definitely an aftermarket can, but it's not an obnoxious one, which is good, especially if we want to start. The fuck is that noise? Especially if we want to start doing a few sort of track sort of things, because just means you'll pass the sound monitoring, you know, it won't be an issue. So I can't see me doing much to it. Tyres looks alright. Yeah. Very, very happy man. Very happy. So yeah, so we're not doing bad now. We've got a couple of learner bikes, which you know, we have a bit of fun on. That's what like my 125 is a winter bike until Sam takes it off me in a year. We've got a little two-stroke, you know, we've got fun little bikes. We've got this thing, which is like, again, a pampered bike really, but I've not got any plans to get rid of this. And then we've got GSX-R750. That's quite an impressive little state. I'm very happy, mate. I feel very lucky. I think the trade-off, it's not really a trade-off because I'll benefit as well, was that when I was talking to my missus about it, she really wants to go on a particular family holiday because they've got family abroad, so I said we'll fund that as well. So it's all money in it. But no, really happy with that, and I think, you know, all good stuff. So I'm just praying for dry weather at weekend now, because I think plan A is to go and get it on Sunday. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. Oh mate, there you go. I'm going to say it one more time. Cannot believe I've just bought GSX-R750. Very happy, very happy. So here we are back at the motorway. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull in at Beaconsfield Services if I can. Ooh, actually, how do we do that? How do I get to the services? I need to stay right. Good skills, mate. Good skills. I'm down to my last dot, which means I've probably got loads of fuel left, but this thing is a really pessimistic fuel gauge, but still, let's not commit ourselves to loads of traffic. Running on fumes. Services left. We can do that. Oh yeah, that's it. Winner. Now then, do we do Mackie D's or do we just go and get fuel and a sandwich? What should we do? Oh, it's Shell at least, that's good. Lorries only, all over traffic. We want to be in this lane now, straight on. Cars, hotel, food court, maybe not. Fuel, well, let's just do fuel. Let's just do fuel, get a Sony, I think. Now then, let's go here. And then we can get some V-power going on. Let's do that, and then we can pull in now. Alright mate, fuel time. Oh, that's expensive. Never mind, here's what it is. So we're fueled, batteries swapped again, little bite to eat, chat with a bloke in a Jaguar, nice guy actually, he's got a Triumph or something, a Bonneville I think he said. So it's just a jaunt home now, which is nice. We're just into the last bit of the M25 actually, just heading into the average speed check bit. I don't know why everyone's suddenly stopped. It's got to be volume of traffic in this thing. Something like that. Some of these gaps look a bit small. It's got to be a sensible gap, hasn't it? Let's have it, we can do this. You could have given me more room then, mate. A lot more room. Well, that was the A21. I didn't film most of it because it's just a straight A road basically. So we're coming up to Blue Boys, means we're nearly home. I'm kind of glad. I mean, I'm not as bad as I was when I did the Manchester trip. I'm still aching a bit. Oh, it's got to be my age, mate. I don't know what I'm going to be like coming back on that ZX. Keep calling it a ZX-R. GSX-R should be interesting. So yeah, so anyway, we went to MB, I think it was MB Motor, MB Superbikes. I think I got that right. If not, you'll see a little caption appearing above my head. Yeah, bloody loads of bikes. Really nice guy there. I didn't catch his first name. Young Mr. Smith, really nice guy. There's an Asian guy who I've been swapping texts with again, very professional on his texts. I didn't get a chance to chat to him properly though. Yeah, lots of really cool bikes. The one I like, the one I saw on eBay, absolutely awesome. So bought it, no question. I've got the keys to it in my pocket. Yeah, so again, bought myself a GSX-R750, mate. Oh yeah, so hopefully get that at the weekend. That's a win. What else has happened? That's it. Thank you guys for joining me on another ride out, listening to my inane chatter, and next time hopefully, well, I may go out in the intro, I don't know. I've got a big long list of jobs to do. I've got a week off and I'm going to try and get ahead, so I've just got big piles of wood floating around the house. Try and get rid of them and try and make the place look a bit tidier, get it ready for autumn, for when we want to start lighting fires and stuff like that in the snug, because you can't get in there at the moment. So yeah, get some of that done. So it might be the weekend before I get another go on a bike, and the theory is that bike will be a GSX-R750. Well, it's not a theory, I've bought it, just got to insure it and all the rest of it now. Cool, cheers guys, see you soon.